I got the opportunity to work with After Gateway Incorporated, which runs a day program for developmentally disabled adults. Basically, once these adults are aged out of the public school system, they, they can't really hold jobs. They're not in any position like that. So After Gateway was started just to give them a place to go Monday through Friday. They learn life skills. They're taken on trips to be integrated into society, things of that nature. And the legal issues that we were approached with were regarding basically their general accessibility throughout the county. Transportation issues being one. Unfortunately, After Gateway are licensed to have so many participants, but they are not anywhere near that number, just because a lot of participants aren't able to secure transportation to and from the school on a daily basis. And another issue we dealt with was just general accessibility in public areas in Greensboro, restrooms, things of that nature. Most meaningful to me about working with After Gateway was being able to go on the site visit, to see the program, to meet the participants. You realize that they are dependent on others, unfortunately, and there are systems put in place to ensure that their rights are being guaranteed. And it was our job, as a part of the law program, to help enforce that. And that was a really great and rewarding experience that we were given that opportunity to stand up for people who can't stand up for themselves. We compared what Greensboro and Guilford County do with what the American with Disabilities Act says that every county and city has to do. So we just basically looked to make sure that the ADA standards were being implemented in Greensboro and Guilford County, and we were lucky to find out that they were. However, there were still many issues in terms of the policy, that these systems are implementing, or the policy that the systems have in place and how they're actually implementing them. We took very like a public relations and an advocacy campaign standpoint, just to educate the public and to see what the issues are and to try to solve them that way. As law students, we're taught, here's the law, here's the solutions to it, here's how you apply them, but we're never really given a situation where, well, what if there's no real actual legal remedy? And my group personally, I know that we really felt for this client. We really wanted to help in some way, no matter how big or small it could be. So it really forced us to think outside of the box and to really find some solution to offer to these clients. And I think that will be very helpful taking into future practice where, sometimes, there may not always be the perfect legal remedy, or a lawsuit may be frivolous or it may not go through, but, there are still other options outside the law. And I think that will help me personally, as well as the rest of my group, to always consider that, you don't just have to stick to the law. There are other options to explore. The greatest thing to me about the course was the opportunity to work one-on-one with a client. When you're sitting there and you're looking at a client in the eye and she's telling you what her legal issues are and she's asking more or less for your help, and we're just second-year law students, who are we to offer her this advice? But it was just really rewarding and really remarkable that we were given this opportunity. But hopefully they were able to take our recommendations and try to implement them to the best of their ability so that they will see some change for their participants in the future.